morning. It's April 1st, 2021. Beautiful morning here outside of Dallas. Thought I'd give you all an update on what's happened since, I believe, day 19 was my last day on the trail. Probably wouldn't come as any surprise that I came off due to knee issues. I knew at that point it wasn't something, a few days of rest. I probably need an extended rest period to get my knee back. So I flew home to Dallas. Yeah, so when I came off trail the day after day 19, got home, I was content with what I've done at that point. I was glad I went out, attempted it, so to speak, and was kind of thrilled at the opportunity to do it as a section hiker as opposed to a through hiker. But my knee, it rebounded rather quickly. I'd say within a week. Still, no regrets about coming home. To spend that much time in a hotel or a hostel, it just gets cost prohibitive at a certain extent. Airfare wasn't that much. So after about a week testing it, talked it over with the family, and I'm coming back out. I'm leaving in 2 days, April 3rd. I'll get into the Creekside Paradise hostel. That's roughly about the spot where I got off. I'll get in late, like 6 o'clock. So I actually hit the trail Easter Sunday, April 4th. And I'll be leaving from the spot I got picked up at the Yellow Creek Gap Road. So just to recap the day 19 events, looking back, stopped at Toccoa Gap. I think I mentioned it in the video. My knee didn't feel great. It was a lot of up and downs, in and out of the knock, and I wanted to get a shuttle there. That would have been a real short day at that point. I don't even think I did 5 miles. But I guess pride got the better of me. And had I read my Gut Hooks app a little better, I had no idea the section called Jacob's Ladder was waiting for me. And that's what got me. It was straight up, and that's when I started feeling pain in my left knee, and it radiated down to my ankle. And it caused concern because I've never felt anything like that before. Growing up, I've been active in sports, things like that, and I've never had knee issues. So I knew this was something that was going to take some time, as opposed to a day or two at a hostel or a hotel. So once I crested Jacob's Ladder, I had a signal. I started searching shuttles and places to stay, and I came upon the Hike Inn. They were the ones who picked me up at Yellow Creek Gap Road, relatively close to there. It was like $70, private room. It's a motel, and they took you into Robbinsville to resupply, and I had Wendy's while I was there. The next morning, I got lucky. There were 2 guys. They had booked them to shuttle in. to Winding Stair Gap. So I tagged along, and then from there, the driver took me into Franklin, North Carolina. So my intention was to get a Enterprise car, drive home. It was Sunday, they were closed. So I called old Sherpa Al. He's the guy who bailed us out that one day. And he shuttled me up to Asheville Airport on Monday. And that's how I got home. So, looking back, I don't think I would have done anything different. I think I acted the right way. Caution first. One thing, I'm going to miss Papa Groot, an old goat. They're really great guys. It's funny, you hike during the day, you have all these thoughts running through your head, and time to time it's like, how lucky was I to run into these guys on the first day? And I had every intention of sticking with them. I knew it wasn't feasible. Things change, things happen, but I could have seen finishing the trail with them the whole way. So, yeah, and I miss everybody else I met during that time. We were all, I guess, pretty tight. Like we were always flip-flop. You'd run into one guy one day and another one the other day. Usually wound up at the same place. So, I know there's going to be a lot more people on the trail when I get there. I heard, like 16 tents at some of these campsites. So I'm going to have to change my strategy if I want to be able to find a spot to tent that many people. And I got to change my strategy because of my knee as well. So one thing I'm thinking of doing is getting up earlier and just hiking slower, taking breaks, which we weren't really want to do. It would be, it was something towards the end of my trip with those guys. We talked about taking a half-hour break or so, which I think I'm going to have to start doing. And it's more daylight now, so I think if I just ease my pace and hike longer, I'll be better for it. I'm gonna bring braces. I'm gonna bring them for both knees. I don't want the right knee to start hurting because I'm favoring the left knee. So the one thing I did do was I reduced my pack weight quite significantly. So I weighed it just yesterday, and I don't have a pack scale. I got on the bathroom scale with and without. Use that fancy math to decide. But with about 6 days of food, I came in at 23 pounds. I hope that's right. Hope my scale's not broken or something. But that should help me out. Because especially that last day, I was really feeling the weight in my pack. The reason I have over 6 days of food, I want the opportunity to either just finish the Smokies without going into Gatlinburg, or stopping at Gatlinburg to rest. I'm looking at the maps, and I think I can make it to Standing Bear in 6 days. We'll see. I got about 76 miles from where I start. So, yeah. And I'm really looking forward to getting started again. It would be great to finish, but I want to see exactly how far I can go. If one of my goals was to get through the Smokies and get to Damascus and meet Brent and Garvey. Still hope to do that. And that's about a quarter of the way. And I always intended, once I got to Damascus, to reflect, see if this is something I wanted to do, see if I wanted to finish it, see if I liked it. Well, I think the fact I'm going back out there tells me it's something I want to do. So physically, I hope I can hold up. So just to bring this to a close, I want to thank y'all for watching. One thing I did, I never actually watched my videos until I got home. I think I might add the mile marker I stopped at the end of the day. And if any of you have any other thoughts you'd like to see or want to see me try to do, I'd be more willing to give it a shot. Thanks again. Looking forward to getting out there. Oh, and so I'm starting April 4th. I don't know when those videos are going to be able to come out, only because if I do go into Gatlinburg, I'll be able to get them out. But if I don't, it would have to be Standing Bear. So that would make my videos about a week behind. So thanks again. See ya.